Hello everyone, this is Crypto Maximalist. Welcome back to another video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and get involved if you like the content. So we're having a look at Vechain here. You can see really not much has been happening recently. The volume is extremely low. I mean, if you look at the volume, basically from here at the peak of the bull run, you would say for Vechain around that April time last year, you can see the volume trailed off here massively back down to this very low amount of volume right now. You can obviously see the price action getting much less volatile as well. We're currently sitting on this previous level of resistance here, which was a big level of resistance for a long time on this chart. You can see historically a very key level at around that 2.2 cents. We got that massive breakout and we're currently back testing it and sitting there at support. Interestingly, we are starting to break out of some key levels of resistance. You can see here we've got a bit of a Gann fan-esque level of trend lines going on. We had a bit of a trend line like this, which was, you know, your very steep bear market-esque roll to the downside. You can see we've been in a downtrend for a good while here, basically coming down, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And, you know, this very steep decline that we saw from around that April time all the way down to that low of June that we saw for Bitcoin. Since then, we have not made a lower low for Vechain. You can obviously see those pretty clear, in our opinion, bullish divergences. Price coming to the downside, RSI coming to the upside like this. We come down, we retest the low. The previous swing high resistance retested a support here. We do get, you know, a bit of sideways action, a bit of consolidation, a move to the upside. The interesting thing, in our opinion, obviously, we had this resistance. We break out, we back test it as support, as well as the bottom of this, you know, area here that you would say that we're in. Probably most likely in a bit of a range like this. If I just draw this in like so, you'll see that we're probably in a range like this currently, we would say, where the price action has been consolidating for some time. We obviously had this very nice little basically accumulation zone here. We got that final push to the downside, retested twice, getting a nice little breakout here. We get above our EMAs for the first time, a little bit of an EMA flip as well. We come up with retest the resistance, forming, you know, you would say the top of this range fully, with the top and the bottom, the top being retested. We roll over, we come back to the bottom, which we have been retesting currently with very low volume at the minute as well. Really just chopping sideways, no major moves for Vechain right now at all. Really just, you know, coming sideways like this. You can see on our EMAs, we're still stuck under them, aren't we? We've come down, we've lost our EMAs here as support. We've come back up, stuck under the 55 here, retesting the low. We've come back up and we're retesting again here on the daily time frame, that 55. Yesterday was tested, we got a rejection there as well. But looking as though we may be potentially retesting the 20 as support, you do want to see, like other cryptocurrencies have been seeing, a bit of a break to the upside towards the top of their range. At the very least, retesting this resistance here at around that 2.8, 2.9 cent level. You would want to see this for Vechain, because it's really not been moving much, has it, at all over the past few weeks. Really, it has just been chopping sideways in a very small consolidation range. Really not much going on with it. Very boring, very disinteresting. And as we always say, you know, these are usually, and we're not saying that this is a, you know, this is we're not telling you to buy this by any means, but usually what they say is, you know, when things are boring and the price is low and no one's interested, this is usually the best time to be accumulating these cryptos. Because, you know, if this goes back to its all-time high at the very least at 28 cents, you're getting yourself a cool, you know, 11 or 12x from the current price, aren't you? I mean, we're down 90, what is it, 90, 91, 92% from this high here. If I just drag the ruler down here, you can see to the current price, we're down 90, almost 92%, which is an absolutely crazy amount. And, you know, if Vechain even did a 2x from the previous all-time high from the current price, you're going to be up a massive amount, aren't you? If we're coming up to around that, you know, let's just say 60 cents to be conservative, 2,600% gains over, you know, the next 5 years, maybe even towards that $1 level. Yeah, I mean, you're getting up 4,400%. Essentially a 44x from the current price would be, you know, a very nice gain indeed. And we've seen it before with Vechain. Everyone's saying back here, oh, Vechain's a dead project. All it does is go sideways, up and down and up and down. You can see here it was in pretty much in a range like this for a good amount of time. You get the overextension of the COVID slump in the market, you come up here to the previous resistance and you have that massive, you know, hockey stick style parabolic move to the upside. And then since then, obviously, we've been in a bear market for Vechain, selling off and selling off. But there's absolutely no reason why this can't happen again, considering that Vechain, you know, the fundamentals for Vechain are fantastic, as we've always said. And we do think, you know, in the long term, it's probably going to be one of those cryptos that does most likely very, very well. So in terms of price targets, we'd say, you know, to the upside, you do want to see Vechain getting above your EMAs here and heading up toward that 2.9 cent level to test this resistance trend line that we have seen here. You know, resistance, and you want to see this being tested at the very least. But if we do roll over, we'll be back down at the bottom of the range, won't be at 2.2 cents. What is this, 2.1 and a half cents? We're at around 2.3 cents right now. Or maybe even testing that swing low if we do have a roll in the market at around that 2 cent level. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to check out the links in the description below to support the channel. Grab yourself some free money bonuses, and we'll see you in the next video.